Back in the late 60s and early 70s, there was a moderately popular and prolific musician whose name he's still alive, Leo Sayer. And if you remember Mr. Sayer, you probably smiled when you heard his name. Hold that thought. This week, we continue our study on celebration. Our study text is taken from the book of Luke, chapter 15, verses 11 through 32. The context is that when he was criticized for hanging out with sinners, Jesus responded with three parables: the parable of the lost coin, the parable of the lost sheep, and the parable of the lost or prodigal son. Everybody knows what Jesus was talking about, right? Joy at the repentance of a sinner. Joy of the Father, who is God, at the repentance of a wayward son. This does and should make us feel warm and fuzzy about our Father. He is willing to forgive us for much, and he has forgiven us for much. Now wait a minute. You may have heard Leo Sayer saying that. Paul said that we should try to be like God. Check out Ephesians 5:1. John said the same thing. Look at 1 John 3:2. They said it because Jesus said it. For example, see Matthew 5:48. Now think about this. The prodigal son dissed his father. He seriously disrespected him. It was a slap in the father's face, no matter how you interpret it. Still, when the prodigal son came back, the father didn't just welcome him back with open arms. He was watching for him to return, and when the son returned, his father threw him a big party. And we agreed at the start. The Father probably represents God in Jesus' parable. But wait a minute. We are to follow God's example. And that's where this lesson starts. My name is Peter Albright. I'm the facilitator for Accessible Fellowship's Bible Studies. And we would certainly love to see you join us Thursday mornings at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. You'll find login information and email address, contact information in the comments below. This is Peter signing off and praying that you will experience God's peace this week.